Time to get that open world map. Let's go! So yeah, in order to get on and off Cocoon, we need to go through specified Fal'Cie gates. You can't just get in and out.
You did it!
Yeah, I told you, didn't I?
Unless, of course, something blows the whole hull off, but yeah.
Playful little critter, isn't he?
Yeah, we'll play with someone else.
Happens all the time.
He thinks we're lunch.
Yeah, like on the seafood buffet.
Seafood, cute.
Guys, here it comes!
Good thing we're not too high up.
Fang! Get him!
I'm on it!
Told you it'd come in handy.
Here!
Everybody jump out of the ship. We're going down.
Here goes!
Hey, over here!
You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm great.
Grab on!
Oh yeah, I'm great. Just falling to my death, but I'm good.
Home sweet home. Welcome to Gran Pulse.
I love it. It's gorgeous. Can't just fly through the hole in Cocoon? No, because it's actually patched up. There is a barrier there.
A world, wild and fragile, vibrant and untamed. Gran Pulse.
You can really see it from this angle.
It's a place where lives are ruled by the brutal struggle for survival and the callous and uncaring whim of the Fal'Cie. There is no such thing as mercy. Only a never-ending string of trials that weed out the weak and leave only the strong. Reigns knew the truth. The purpose lying at the heart of all the Fal'Cie's actions. Recalling their lost deity and returning the world to its former glory. People were never anything more than sacrifices.
So there's one. There's a Pulse Fal'Cie. So is the little round guy.
And Cocoon's destruction? It's just a way to wake a sleeping god.
Yes, sleeping, air quotes.
But would bringing the Maker back into this world really lead to our salvation?
And there's another one. Titan, creator of beasts.
The Maker created Fal'Cie, and they, in their desperation to be reunited with the Maker, created l'Cie. And l'Cie? I wonder what we'll end up creating.
And as I already pointed out in the arc, that's not quite true. The Maker's been dead for a while. Neither was she the one to create the Fal'Cie. She created Bonavelza, who created 3 more gods who created the Fal'Cie. That just goes to show that even they aren't super connected with the old mythos. Hope, you never ram things with your shoulder. You're just going to dislocate it. You kick the tree. And careful not to drop it on the baby.
Our future looked bleak, but as long as we could keep our spirits up, we'd find a way to change our fate. Somehow.
You were having a dream.
A pretty strange dream.
Gran Pulse, Terra Incognita. So this is where we're gonna be for a while.
Hey, my
Hey
feet are
guys,
killing me.
have any luck?
No sign of anyone else. But we did find plenty of bloodthirsty wildlife in crumbling ruins.
Long day?
Well, guys, we've run out of places to search around here. Huh. Where's Hope?
He's off with the chocobo, getting supplies.
You left the kid by his own devices?
Hey. You all by yourself?
He's Brand!
What?
You speak Chocobo!
Gotta find him.
Yeah, not really the most thematic timing either, but we gotta get these ATB gauges sometime. And unlike Cocoon, every place we visit on Pulse we'll be able to come back to, which makes it fantastic for level grinding, which you are going to need to do. You technically don't have to if you do all the missions, but then you have to redo the missions to get 5 stars if you want the trophy, and I don't know, it's up to you. You choose the method you like best. But this is going to be one heck of a difficulty spike for players who haven't been grinding like they're supposed to. I'm in Rav Rav Rav? Oh, this setup sucks! What is this paradigm system?
Much appreciated.
I think these are weak to fire, but let's check. Fire, nice. Everything else is normal. Cool. Hope was removed from the party. Time to randomly rearrange the paradigms again, even though he wasn't even in the last party. Make do with these until I can finish the battle. Dang it, this system sucks. Okay, fix that. Right now. Put me back in the one I was in originally. Yeah, we had Matador. We also had Rav, Sab, Calm. I think we had Ruthless. I want to say we did. Okay, diversity. No. Calm. Senrav for Delta attack. Okay, I think this is what we had before. I want to say it is. Might not be great for the boss, but I do like it for regular battling, so I'm gonna stick with that for now, unless it proves to be not great. New flans? These ones look like custard pudding. Let's see what we got. Fire. And physical is halved. Which Japanese pudding is a little bit different because I believe it has egg in it. So it's really more of like a custard pudding. It's thicker. It's also darker on the bottom because that's where it settles. So it's kind of got like a caramely glaze on the bottom. So when you flip it out, that's why it's on top. Some people in college like to make it in like a great big bucket. Yeah, the enemies can be a little tough here, but not compared to anything else that's out there for us, because oh boy, the difficulty ranks up. How thankful and lucky that we wound up in a crevice with moderate difficult enemies. Let me get a bigger one. I might actually switch to Matador, just because if it's anything like the green guy, he can slap pretty hard. He's probably still weak to fire. Oh, she's got Imperil on him, so I can do both. But yeah, what are the odds? We land safely in a crevice with enemies strong enough to actually fight. It just has one last bit of linearity for you before it completely opens up. Oh yeah, I forgot, arrow can launch enemies just a little bit. Probably actually do attack and then a couple ruins, simply so I can launch it. I know it doesn't do as much damage, but it still gets it up here where I have more time to attack it and it can't attack me. Little trick for you. That will come in handy later during the trials. Partisan. What is partisan? Oops. It resists physical? No. A Final Pulse fetch says this weapon is thought to have been used by lower world soldiers. Actually, you know what? I bet this is a weapon for boosting magic. So if you want Fang to focus on magic ability for stats, there you go. She doesn't have very good magic in the game, though she does get every element. So that is unique for her. I can also give her something... how about 10 and 10? Why not? Even out her stats a little bit. Shouldn't be too much further. Of course, there's another big one. Experience is good, not great. There's better EXP later on. I'm actually gonna really quick change that up. Okay, here we go. We didn't have to go too far. I'm not gonna swap it up just because I think it's gonna do it anyway.
Hope!
Seriously, I wish I could play this in full 1080p. Because, just the little details that are here and there are gorgeous. Whether it's the little bugs flying around, the different flowers that are in each area. This game is just so pretty. I'd love to see it in 4K. Hopefully the PC version will be able to do it soon.
So this is how it ends. Just wait. Now, how long has it been since we left Cocoon? Not a single soul for miles around? Not a single clue about this whole sea mess? What I'm saying is, we did well just getting this far.
But we could go a little further.
Meaning?
There's still one place.
Benio?
Oh.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You know, if we don't find anything this time, we won't get another chance.
Erba. The place it all began.
Hope.
The place where the Pulse Falsi lay dreaming.
How do you know that?
Vanille and Fang's home. Just maybe, it'll be the place where we find the answers we're looking for.
Yeah, right. If we can get there.
Go ahead without me.
We can't just leave you.
I'll be fine. You've all taught me so much. You showed me how to fight.
What did I tell you? Leave the fighting to me.
I'm scared.
We understand. You're not gonna go through this ordeal alone, you know. Huh?
That's what scares me. I don't want to see you get hurt because of me. It'd be better for everyone if I just stayed behind.
I really feel like this should have been tied closer to when he was having issues with Snow rather than here. Again, it doesn't really mesh quite as well.
Mention ordeals, and look what comes along!
This is not an ordeal. This is a gift. Hope! This is the kind of power you've got inside. And it's telling you not to give up. Trust me.
Oh, I get it. It's here to show you the way. Show you that you've got what it takes to get back on your feet and do this thing.
You mean that came from me?
Even it nods, yes. But yeah, this would have been much more suitable back in Palumpolum, you know, remember when you were kind of suicidal to the point you wanted to kill Snow? Oh great, I'm with Hope in front again. I don't remember how to do this one either. Chain bonuses? Oh, that's right, I only have 3. Because I'm just a little teeny. I'm guessing this one's easier. I don't remember having problems with it, so. Oof. Ow. What do we got? Combat Clinic. I should probably Combat Clinic really quick. With Delta attack. Again! Commando sucks for raising the chain gauge, because it doesn't matter how high it actually gets, it's just that you raise it at all, which means Commando just wastes so much time. I don't know why they have it. he's got some defense.
Enough! Thanks.
If that was Ravager, we'd be doing this so much faster. If it was Med Ravsen, it'd be so much better. Yeah, it's a waste of time. Oh sure, if I can boost the chain. Oh, we gotta go Relentless Assault. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, if I don't get through this, literally the best thing I can do is swap out anything that has lightning as a commando with a Ravager. And I just used Renew with the last of my TP. Close enough, I don't care. And that restored all of our HP, but it also took off our buffs. Alexander, let's go. So if you're struggling with this, use the exact same paradigms it gave you, but switch anything that is commando to either Ravager or Saboteur. Hope gets literal tank. The mage gets the tank. And he finally gets an ATB segment.
That's some beast you tamed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I always thought the Eidolons appeared to set us free through death. But now, I think maybe they're here to snap us out of our slumps.
Through potential death.
Like the one you were just in?
I'll ask for help earlier next time around.
I told you. On Gran Pulse, we're all family. You can moan all you like, but you're stuck with us.
You're never alone in hell.
Listen, funny man, don't call this place hell, all right?
So, we're all decided then.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe nothing would change. And maybe we'd hit a dead end. But we were at least going to see where the road would take us. The search for a home, buried in the past, and the faintest glimmer of hope. Our final journey had just begun.
There you go. What a stark difference.
Let's go.
The Arclight Step. Grand Pulse. If you can see it, you can get to it.
This stone, it's...
Look familiar?
It's a kind of Seath. It's in the last stage.
A Seath.
Don't worry. It's no threat to anyone anymore. The sea that fail their focus becomes Seath and wander the wilds. Eventually, they lose the will to go on and turn to stone. But still, even in this state, they can't forget the task they once had.
And they call out to Lassie, over and over. Complete my focus.
So they're doomed to eternal regret, huh? It's pretty horrible.
Well, hey, we should help this one out. I mean, come on, we can't just ignore it. Listen, if we fail our focus, it could be us suffering like that.
Wow, what a happy thought. That's not like you.
But going out of his way to help someone, that's snow all over.
crystallized to the point that it has no more energy. The only thing it can do or remember is its focus. Sea stones lie scattered about the world of Gran Pulse, the final remains of failed former l'Cie. Upon touching a sea stone, you will be given the opportunity to undertake its unfinished focus as a mission, hunting down whatever terror it had been tasked in slaying. Which, this points out too that on Gran Pulse, they were closer to the fallacy, but at the same time, it also means you could be turned into a l'Cie simply because, oh hey, there's a monster too close to the village. One of you is going to get drafted to get it, so... Finding and defeating the mark will complete the mission, earning you special rewards. Complete enough missions and previously dormant seed stones will begin to awaken, presenting you with new and more rewarding challenges. So these are the side quests, and they're all battles. I want to say there is 64 in total, off the top of my head. It is only possible to accept one mission at a time. Take on a new mission without completing your previous one, and the earlier mission is abandoned. You can always come back to it, though. You can check the details of your current mission, including the whereabouts of your mark on the map screen at any time. So first things first, I'm going to go back to my old setup. Oops, not that one. This one. And this will probably be changed around during the next stream, just because I'll be powerful enough to not have to really use Sentinel anymore for a while. I have Snow as medic only because that way with Lightning I can do it. Maybe I should switch it the other way around. I should. He's got so much more power than Lightning does. Sorry, Lightning. Ravcom. Sam. Rav. Sen. Sab for Matador. And... nope. Come. Rav. There we go. Ta-da! So I'll do this one to show it off. And you can always redo these. If you get a low score, you can come back and redo them as many times as you want. Though in order to get a certain trophy, you will need to do all of these and get 5 stars. So likely, I don't know if I'll do those on stream, but I will do those as their own videos. Or maybe I'll edit them into their own videos. We'll see. A lot of these you can only get to after you beat the game as well, so I can't get this all done before taking on the final boss. The final boss is going to unlock more of them, even though technically the story's over, don't worry about it. Anyway, Mission 1, Pond Scum, the Ecto Pudding. The gelatinous rube beside that pond is the very Ecto Pudding I seek. I need only to slay it to avoid becoming a Seath. Fail. How many years must it have been since I left the village in pursuit of that vile pest? My brand will not wait forever. I must kill it, and quick. And then, when I awaken from my crystal slumber, I can help to repair the ruin left in its wake. Mission commenced. Now, there's going to be a star on the map. Oh, that's farther away than I thought it would be. Where it's going to be. So you can see Cocoon up there. Let's try not to... How do they convey these messages? I kind of assume it's semi-telepathic. It never really goes into full detail. But if we look down here... Hello? Hello, little guys.
Nothing but giant fuzzballs.
Depending on what characters you have in your party, you'll get different dialogue in different spaces, so it's not possible to get technically all of the dialogue. See how there's an item over there and we can't reach it yet? Well, the yellow ones for jumping are gonna correspond to something else. But anyway, here's that thing up there. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up on it to try and get it. Woof! Better score. Since I need to kill this thing fast. think it's weak to lightning. Yes. Hurry!
Change of plan.
Throw your Moogle at it. Eventually. It's also immune to physical, so I gotta use Ruin. I think I can technically still launch it, though. Just for, yeah. Just so it can't hit me back. How'd I do with my limited capacity? 5 stars. Mission complete. And we get the energy sash. Each time you complete one of these missions, you are going to get a completion bonus, including a very specific piece of armor. Now that includes eventually a accessory that is going to double our experience, and I'm gonna want to get that as early as possible. Probably technically still in the post game, we'll see. But yeah, a lot of your best stuff is going to be through these missions. Your party has earned the rank of Good Samaritan. And now that we've completed that one, another one pops up.
So this is Gran Pulse.
Yup. This is Gran Pulse, and I'm not going to explore too much of it this time around just because I got to do a little bit of grinding. So let's try out these guys. These are a pretty easy enemy you can do right away. Gorgnas. Gnorkishmarga. Since not everything on the field you are strong enough to take on yet, you probably can't take on those behemoths. The turtles are a gigantic no-no, pun intended. Do not touch the turtles, children. Rod of Thorns. What does that do? Increases physical strength. Okay. Yeah, the turtles are some of the strongest enemies in the game. You can also notice that one is a deactivated one, so it won't activate until we do more missions. And it's also a different color. The colors correspond to how challenging these are. So now that I've actually finished this one, regardless of what kind of star ranking you get, it glows. This is to tell you you've already finished it. Some of them, too, will also let you warp. There's a brown one around here somewhere. I think here? Yeah, this one's brown, and once it's activated, it lets you warp between areas of Gran Pulse. So we do have fast travel, thank goodness. I'm not going to do any more missions tonight, just because I want to save those for when I actually do streaming. So I'm actually going to head back in here because I believe there's a missable cutscene. And this is also where I'm going to do my grinding, and I don't want to miss the missable cutscene. So let's go back where we were for now. I just love the little foliage changes, depending on which areas you go into. It has so much variety. There's a yellow one. I believe that's a super powerful one. I think that's B rank. I don't remember. I know purple are the strongest. Is it gonna do it? Yeah, there he goes. That's the thing that tried to eat us. Yep, here's another warp one. These aren't gonna start popping up until we do all of the blue guys, which I think there's not very many of them. But here's a decent save point where I am probably going to call it a night. I'm going to do quite a bit of level grinding off screen. I'm probably going to try to get each one of my characters at least max out one of these roles. So probably whichever one has like the ATB gauge on it. I don't know if I'll be able to get to all of them in that amount of time. But I'll at least try to fill out at least one of these. I think that'll be enough to get me through the next area. Since the current area of Pulse we're in, it branches out to other places. And story-wise, I'll probably go through the story areas, come back and do the other ones. I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to go back to Cocoon yet because there are missable cutscenes. I just want to be strong enough to do some of the missions to open up areas and get missable cutscenes, do the story missions, and get on with it all. So I'll try and fill out at least one of these. That should make me powerful enough to start getting stuff done, because if you try to do it right now, you're going to be so screwed. Don't do that. So yeah, do this, probably do some missions as soon as I come back, and go from there. So it's been fun, and I'm probably going to sign out right here. Thank you to everyone who has joined, and I hope to see you in future streams. We're going to be doing a lot of Gran Pulse mission stuff. Bye-bye!